Today, we're here to celebrate my father, Kenneth Moses Bell. My dad has taught me many things in life. He's taught me how to love yourself. He taught me the love of anime. And he taught me the love of technology. My dad's actually the reason I want to become a game designer. He's not one himself, but he introduced me to games at a very young age, around 4 to 5 years old. And it was at that moment where, when I first played a video game, I became so interested in them that I wanted to actually make them. But that isn't the only thing my dad truly taught me. He taught me about the kid in me, saying when you grow up, your ambitions, your excitement, your passion, it can go away in an instant. But he said, that's why you need that kid in you. Sometimes, even when you're like 50 years old, 60 years old, you'll want to feel like a 5-year-old. There was one day where I truly saw that happen. It was around 2008 when I was 9 years old, and we were in Georgia because my dad recently moved there with his mother and his father. It was the final episode for Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is that cartoon on Nickelodeon. It was the final episode. My dad comes into the living room, because that's where me, my sister, and my cousin Mama are, and with so much excitement, with so much passion in his eyes and his movements, he starts jumping up and down, and he starts saying, Avatar, Avatar, it's time for the last episode. It was like, come on, let's go watch it. Of course, I get excited because I love that cartoon. It was actually one of my favorite ones when I was growing up. So me, my sister, my cousin Mama, and my dad, we all run into his room and we're all getting ready and we're all getting excited because the last episode was about to happen. But before it started, I looked at my dad and he's just overjoyed. He's can't just sit still. He has to move around because he's so excited. At that moment, I truly saw what he meant by having that kid in you and embracing it. Because my dad, yeah, he's my father, he's older, but at that moment, he was acting like he was 5 years old. I saw that passion in him just because of one cartoon. But it was that passion, that excitement that made me realize something once I got older. I'm 21 years old, but I love to feel like a kid because my ambitions, my excitement, it helps me feel better. But my dad wasn't always just fun and jokes. He was also very serious, especially when it came to his family, especially his two kids, me and my older sister. And there was something that he said when I was around 15 years old that I feel all of you can relate to. When I was growing up, I told my dad I want to be exactly like him. With a serious face, he looked at me and he said, don't. He told me, Will, don't be like me. Be better than me. Because I see that potential in you. Don't ever stop chasing your dreams. Because one day, you're going to catch them. And to this day, I'm still chasing my dreams. And it's all because of what my dad said that one day. It really stuck with me. He really taught me the way of life. He taught me how to feel like a kid again, even though I'm older. And to this day, I still feel like I'm 5 years old, even though I'm 21 years old. That's why I feel that for today, we should celebrate my father. Thank you.